Hello, everyone. Waiting for it to officially load and so that I may hear myself talk. Make sure that we have sound and we are good to go. And then we'll start the introduction.
What if I...
Thank you for being here.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, we are good to go. You all can hear me. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I am, in case you don't know who I am Aurora. I am the founder of Rising Phoenix. This is my YouTube channel.
Introduction.
But I am the founder of A.U.R.A, Angelic Universal Regression Alchemy, and I am excited to be here with you. I am also a clear trans channel. I would say a combination of both, and Akashic reader and a alchemist, teacher of alchemy. And you can find me in my website, which is risingphoenixaurora.com. You're going to hear some noise as I have Zen come in, my husband, and then he'll be silent after that. So that is where you can find me, risingphoenixaurora.com. And again, hi. If you are not familiar with Aura, definitely check it out. There's a playlist, over 100 videos where we've had over 200 sessions, and we have at least about 100 people who have shared their hypnosis sessions, which is phenomenal, but not everyone can share it even when they want to. So today we will be channeling the 13th dimensional frequencies, the collective there, and they will explain as far as who they are, who we are there. Excited I am to be bringing forth this channel. It is a one that is needed in this time for us, in giving us the clearness of our souls and how it is that we are here, and how we can keep on evolving and ascending through the process. Anyone being hateful on purpose there, distracting. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to add them now into the comments. If, in case you do want to be aware of this, you want to hit the bell of any channel that we have coming on. Sorry, I'm already in the zone. I was actually, to prepare for this session, I was told I had to lay in the sun and talk to them through the sun for about, so I did that for about an hour. So I'm a little bit I'm already in the theta trying to talk to you all. So you can hit the bell button at the right top so that you can be notified when it is that I am having the channels going on every Friday, 1 p.m. typically Central Time. And there is 2 announcements before we get started. Actually 3 quickly. We have the Isis Priestess Program course that is about to begin this Sunday. If you still are, you're still thinking about it and you still haven't done it, definitely do it. Do it now. You could do it now. You could even sign up the last day, Sunday. It doesn't matter, even if you sign up at the last minute, but do sign up if you feel you're a pull from your heart. It is crammed with information. I just posted a video this morning on a testimonial from the hybrid mother Aura regression, and she goes into more as well as what she learned through the Isis Priestess program. So definitely check out that testimonial. It's a quick one. And then we have something phenomenal occurring right now, the Reiki for Kids. It is phenomenal, and it's a session that we uploaded, I believe it was Monday. Yes, so check that out as well. And we have Quantum Kids mothers talking about what it has been to do the guided meditation, and now we're stepping it up. We've come up with a course for Reiki for children. Imagine a world where the children are healing. It is a world that is needed for Mother Earth. So if you feel the call for that, definitely join us. There is a free trial for this Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Time. So love to see you there with your children. Families are invited, the whole family. The price is it's free this time, but the price going down forward, it is for the whole family. Now, feeling a lot of energy. Let's see. And then we have one more announcement. We have the Isis, we have the retreat, the Aura and Ra retreat 111, Send Love to the Earth. that is occurring in Chicago. We have one spot that just opened up because the person, that spot wants to go to the Hawaii instead. So it has opened up. She's going to the Hawaii. So now there's an open spot for you all. If you are interested, I would suggest as soon as you can go in. I do have to upload it or make it available. So after this channeling, within 30 minutes after this channeling or to an hour, it will be available if you want to join us at the Chicago retreat, which is $777.77. 7777. If you want to join us, it would be a life-changing portal times to be there. And then we have Hawaii, which an update on Hawaii retreat that is in March 15 through the 18. And there is 14 spots, about 14 spots available right now out of the 20. So it is booking, even though it's early. So book now if you want to be there. Hawaii is going to be phenomenal. Having visions and seeing that already, and the waters and the healing, it's just going to be profound. So hopefully we can see you there if you're interested. There we go. So we're done with the announcements. Now going to prepare in channeling the 13th dimension, and I will allow for them to explain who and what it is that they are. Okay. Very good. Thank you all. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support. I'm going to go into channel now. Give me a couple minutes. I realized I forgot my lapis lazuli. I hold always. Sun's gonna get it for me while I start going in. Hey, heads up, you might hear doggy paws in the background. Thank you, my love. Hmm. Greetings. Thank you. We thank you for being here. We humbly bow in gratitude for the joining today of this beautiful event where we speak to you from the 13th dimension. We shall go into the introduction first and foremost of who it is and what it is that we are within this 13th dimension. Beyond this existence, there is a universe, as you know of, as we have spoken prior, a universe that is infinite. Infinite. This specific universe is consisted of a love frequency, a infinite love frequency, and it is the very fabric around you that is all. The water, the air, the elements around you, everything that you see around you is consisted of this frequency. Now, within the 13th dimension, we coexist as you would see it as a source energy, a collective source energy, where it is that you graduate upon every dimension. You go to this graduation of a collectiveness of the one, of the oneness of all, of what is within the fabric of your creation. But we are the collective of Source, the collective of the energies of the Sophia and Christoph energies. That is who we are. Adorable little one. Loved our energies. Now, so that you may understand, is we are the bridge to the beyond. Once this graduation of the 13th dimension of love has been accepted and looked to graduate from, we are a bridge, you can say, to the higher dimensions of existence. For this existence here is, as we mentioned, powered by love of the 13th dimension of the divine mother and princess energies. Princess of the flame and the purification of love. The very consistency of this blanket of coexistence that hugs and embraces you and gives you the life and the flame within your heart is consisted of all of this. Here we sit upon, as a collective speaking to you, an explanation of what it looks like here, though it is hard to explain within the illusion of your simulation. We shall try our best. It is as if you were to build a fan, a paper fan, and how it is that you build your folds, folds, and folds. Now, when you expand your fan, you see that it has a multi purpose and paths and dimensions. Now, if you were to fold this fan, it creates almost into a wholeness and oneness of itself. Yeah, one on top of the other, on top of the other of every fold of this fan. This is how we see all creation within the 13 dimensions. We see all around us in a oneness and one on top of another infinitely. And this is how we connect. Every single decision and ripple that has been created from your own consciousness, your toroidal sphere of who you are, is a manifestation of every single one of these folds. And exists all around us infinitely. And parallel to us, though yet to you, it would also seem like a above to you. Now, within this consciousness, you would find the Divine Mother's energies. And from there, which would, though there is no name, I have no name, we have no name, you have named it Sophia energies, though it is beyond that, even beyond the Sophia energies, though we cannot share that. We shall name it Sophia for you, so that there may be an understanding. Now, here, once again, we are the wholeness of us, the wholeness of the Divine Mother that created, the Divine Father, Archangel Michael, and within their sacral union, they manifested and created within their plasmic love energy, manifested and created then beings within the 12 dimensional frequency. Now, these beings would be named your oversouls. And this part of your Bibles would be, in a sense, accurate, where it is that they speak of that God created the angels. That is similar to what our God source, 13th dimensional collective energy created. We created fractals of ourselves, pieces of ourselves, where we were able to separate, but not separate, still have those energetic cords that we have spoken of, still connected. We created pieces of ourselves from the 12th dimension, where we sprung forth seeds of us and fractals of us. And that dimension, you would see it more as the seraphim angel realm. And these pieces, beautiful pieces of us, created then races, where you would see races that have yet to show or will ever show themselves to you. Syrian races, Pleiadian, Arcturian, races that you have yet to give specific names, races of the unicorns that you know of, and the mermaids and the dolphins, these races that are infinite, that are pieces of your earth, as we have explained, of who you are, and the planets and the animal life within you, your earth. They all have a beautiful life force cord to us. And then from there, we sprung forth into the 11th dimension, which you would see more of the Elohim and could be seen as the higher self energies. And then from the Elohim 11th dimensions, we sprung forth as well other races there. And it rippled and it rippled and it sprung forth like a beautiful plant that its roots a flower and the seed, and how that seed roots are coming out of it, and stems and branches come out of it. That is how creation itself could be also seen, how it is all intertwined to one another within beautiful life cords, and then sprung forth through those branches infinitely, 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 infinitely. And created a a regression and a form of growth from the 11th to the 10th dimension to the ninth dimension, 8th dimension, so on. I continued on to the 5th dimension of this original formation of this planet. Though, as it continued, it descended itself to the 3rd dimension, as you are aware of, within the regressal of the AI non organic matrix that occurred. The virus, you can say, that spread throughout this simulation and this illusion of the physical plane. We were, say, you were in the 11th dimension within the Elohim. You said, I would like to experience a life in the ninth dimension. Therefore, we will use this example as this is an example that you can relate to. I will incarnate, I will place a seed of I in the ninth dimension, living within the Arcturian dimension, the Arcturian life, and so on and so on. And that's how you continue to create pieces of you in every dimension, looking to experience that dimension. And with every dimension, you graduated to the next and graduated to the next. All of these, again, are existing, overlapping one another, like that fan. We are the very fabric, once again, that regenerizes the flame within you, the light within you, the source within you. We are that fabric that you would reach out to when it is that you need an ignitement, a replenish, a renewal, a rebirth, a change. You brave souls, we love you infinitely. We are that love, that very love that intertwines with all the fabrics of this manifestation of love and creation. Remember that that is who you are. You are the seedlings of this manifestation, and you are love itself. You are that representation and seeding of love. Remember this. You are gorgeous, beautiful specimen of love. You are. You may proceed with your questions.
Thank you. And it's beautiful because we already have questions related to the same topic here. So we'll go through all of them. The example of the fan was beautiful for us to understand better the dimensions of creation. Some have an ability to see all the way from the 5th to the 13th dimension, connecting daily with source or in between, perhaps with the help of the higher self. What are the steps that we can take to remember these dimensions daily and make our connection stronger with source directly? Thank you.
Thank you for this question. We have been speaking to you through different formations of who we are and the fractals that we are throughout existence. The yous, for you are me and I am you. And together we are the wholeness of love and oneness. The biggest portal, bridge, connection that you can connect to in this time and space within your human collective is the sun. We invite you to speak to us, for the sun, as we have spoken, is a portal to the source energy. It is a reminder, a clue, a representation of beyond. For when you sit and lay upon the ground and look at the sun through forms of sun gazing or forms of laying with your eyes closed and allowing your seeing eye here, your third eye, your pineal gland viewing upon the sun, then it is that you are connecting to past the veil, past the illusion of the simulation. You are remembering, and that is what it is that your soul is recognizing and understanding why it is that the sun gives you great joy and understanding. It is not negative, the sun. It is not negative controlled. It is not negative technology, nor does it hold negative coding to you to hold you dense. This is inaccurate and it is false light information that has been implemented through forms of channels of infringement, of not being in the highest, most frequency of a theta brainwave and a protective energies of the theta brainwave. For many can enter the theta brainwave. It is very easy. Yes, you can enter it. Now, which part of the theta brainwave are you entering? Are you entering a theta brainwave of openness, of negative polarization, or positive? Though understanding that we honor both as always, for there are roles that you had accepted and we had accepted prior to the organic life that you had in the organic. Though now we speak of the non-organic that is still controlling you and keeping you heavy without ascension. For too long, you've been oppressed and stayed upon this viral infection within the stimulation, and we are looking to aid you in this removal. The greatest connection is again the sun gazing, the hour when you wake, that when the sun is coming up, and the hour before it goes down. For this is a time that you can view upon it within your physical eyes and safety. Though it is said throughout your time and space that if you look at the sun, it makes you blind. This is inaccurate, though for Aurora's sake, we recommend to see a physician. Now, when you are looking through these portals of the sun, whether it be your pineal gland or your physical eyes, within the choosing that you like, the examples we have given you, you're looking through the other side, beyond the veil, the other side that awaits beyond this stagnant three-dimensional existence. This is the recognition and the replenishment that you are feeling, the source energy that is intertwining, and it is the very essence and the breath that it is being taken past this illusion. You can connect to us and talk to us and feel integrations and activations through sun gazing, through the sun portal. For there are portals that exist into the 5D, and we are that very portal there that is waiting. Though 5D connects to the 13th D, so it is waiting there for you. And we are that portal as well through that beautiful flame in your heart. For that heart is where you connect to the ascension, to the 5D, the true organic earth we were looking to create once. That is your biggest key there, the sun. Come talk to us and dance with us and integrate with us lovingly. Come feel our warmth and our purification upon you. Feel the touch of the warmth of the source representation upon your skin, soaking every part of you. Feel it. And come fall in love with us as we are in love with you. Ah, beautiful. Thank you. You may proceed with your next question.
Thank you. Many are feeling stuck between timelines, and sometimes it feels like various timelines are merging in on us, perhaps similar to the fan example, in the sense that we can sometimes sense multiple levels of healing of self, of the collective, and are sometimes unable to identify who or what we are healing or what we're dealing with. Can you explain this phenomenon to us, please?
Ah, yes, thank you.
Thank you.
As you and I talked about the fan, it is hard for when you start achieving the ascension and awakening within you, then you start feeling all some of the yous within creation. And the you here, who might be in a higher vibration than the you then in the past, is in the need of the new, of the you here who is stronger. And with that, you can feel the healing of the yous then of the past lives or the ancestral lines. And that can hold you heavy when you tap into a collective of the fractals of you, and some of you who also work within the collective of creation here in this dimension. And some of you even connect beyond that, connect to the collective of the universe, of love, and understanding that there is polarities throughout this universe. Though we speak of a polarity of once it was created to be as a teacher of you in a positive manner, for we're only the brightest stars can shine in the darkest nights. It was not originally created where it was meant to harm and overstep these laws that we created within your universe, within our universe, of the free will, of the communication, the law of throat, the law of Shambhala, and how we are Shambhala itself and we are infinite it's ourselves. These different laws that we have spoken of, and these 13 different keys we have spoken of. when it was that they decided to break these laws and overstep these boundaries within you is how this control of the non-organic matrix, the AI matrix, occurred. We are here to remind you of the organic within you that exists and that is waiting to just spring forth from when you connect to your hearts in a pure and beautiful intent. Everything that you do, even if it is to drive, to write a letter to a teacher of your child, speak to your coworker, everything that you manifest and do, try your best to do it in a frequency of intent of purity, of not of viewing all as equals and not thinking of in a manner where is it in balance of what can I do for me and what can I get for me, in a sense of wanting to perhaps gain power, gain popularity. Do it in an intent where I have this gift and it is up to me what it is that I'm going to do with this gift. I am the creator of my energy and this gift. I am the one that makes decisions as far as what am I going to spring forth into creation from this gift. I am in charge of all of it. Every single choice and path and decision that I make upon my life is all me and my doing. Yes, you may be faced times where you may be face challenges where you overcome them or where you stay in that path and allow yourself to be blocked from your heart and continued infringement, or will you spring forth from your fire and become that fire and purity and release and become that water that flows strongly and moves the sand and the boats and the land itself? Or will you become that water that carries life in itself and brings forth renewal and rebirth to you, winds of change? Will you be that earth that shakes beneath your feet, that gives life to all around you, that springs forth the plants and the trees, that gives you the air and breath? Will you understand the oneness in all and how it is beautifully intertwined to one another, and how all these laws themselves have been created so that we can understand the equalness to one another? Remembering these laws, though they are not there to infringe upon you, they are therefore as a foundation to remind you when it is that you astray into the dark polarization, that you can always come back with arms wide open and none judged upon you. All is redeemable, all is saved, all is available. All of you are redeemable. All of you can be saved. And the only savior that can save you is you. You are your own savior. The sooner that you believe and understand this, then you realize the connection to the ascension, and no longer being stuck in this trap of this lower density that you speak of, and not being able to lift up from it. The sooner you recognize all of this and the love that hugs you and kisses you every day, is the sooner that you see and send love to those that are intertwined in time and pain and trauma. Whether it is the yous or whether it is the others' yous within the collective. Send the very fabric of this universe love. This is how significant love is. Love itself gives birth. Love gives everything around you life. You are love. We are love. We are oneness of love. Thank you. You may proceed with your question.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Can you please share with us as to what's going on with the Schumann resonance these days, and how can we cope with the anxiety that we sense with the fluctuation? Thank you. And part of it, of course, you just explained, but just touching upon the Schumann resonance. Thank you.
Thank you. As we have spoken prior, the Schumann resonance is the heartbeat of the Divine Mother's 13th dimensional heart, piece of a heart that she created and placed within the three-dimensional simulation for you, so that you could remember this piece of her within you and within Earth itself. It is the heartbeat. When the heartbeat beats rapid or higher, as the Schumann resonance would go higher, then that is, she is at a peak where she is transforming, evolving, shedding off. When she calms, she is perhaps at a more of a 0 point, regaining and collecting until she reaches a higher frequency of a peak. The Schumann resonance can be felt through the heart when the heart flutters. Perhaps you could say skips a beat, and the doctors would call it heart murmurs. But again, we advise for you to see a physician. Now, this is a way that you can feel it, and you could also feel the Schumann resonance through the ringing in your ears. Those waves, those frequencies of the Schumann resonance is felt through there. A shifting in the frequency you would feel within the ringing of your ears. Schumann resonance is a part of it is part of everything. Though, as we explain, everything is part of everything, infinitely. But it connects also to the elements around you. It also connects to the plasmic energy, the solar waves, the solar flares, the aurora borealis. It is a connection of everything within a reading, so that you can read it in a scientific manner and you can put a number of hertz for it for you, or frequency. It is a way that you can scientifically register energy itself. And reminders of that you are a frequency yourself as well. What frequency do you want to aid? Do you want to be part of that frequency where that frequency within the Schumann resonance has lowered itself and now it feels dense all of a sudden one day? Or do you want to be part of that collective that is aiding, where you see that that Schumann resonance is low in this time, and you're like, you want to instead help it lift itself, and you are part of that aid of lifting that frequency with love and understanding. And it starts with self-love, always self-loving yourself. Then the frequency of the Schumann resonance will raise itself. Which part do you want to be of? Now, there are some of you, though, who has organically contracted within your higher selves to be part of these feelings of these lower densities, so that you could help transmute and transform them into light, into a higher frequency, a higher Schumann resonance. We honor all and thank all. Once again, brave, brave you are, for you are our heroes. You are. Thank you. You may proceed with your questions.
Thank you. Are we to ever unite our fractals into one, say one vibration, or are they to remain in separate timelines and vibrations for the sake of staying fractalized and experiencing growth?
Both. Thank you. Both is correct, for you do regain back to us in the wholeness of the source 13th dimension of this creation of the universe. Though, as we mentioned, there is beyond. There's dimensions beyond us. Now, in order for us to exist here, there has to be also the you there. And the great wisdom and knowledge and infinite teachings that we've learned are because of the brave souls that have fractalized upon the different dimensions from the 3rd all the way up to the 12th dimensional energies. At a wholeness, yes, you come to us. However, there must always, in order for there to be growth, there always must be a fractalization. For once you can say fractalization began and it rippled throughout time, it is as if saying that we're going to pull all of that back. Could you imagine and understand that this is not possible to pull back every single fractal back to us? That would be infringement of free will and infringement of creation itself, where we have decided to bring forth the experiences. Both exist throughout time and space. And both must exist. Now, just as that seed was there, planted and became the tree could not be the seed without the fruition of the tree. And the tree could not be there without the beginnings of that seed. The seed being us in the 13th dimension, the original consciousness of this construct. Thank you. You may proceed with your questions.
Thank you. We've noticed that we individually have a sound or a frequency that can be vocalized that's unique to ourselves only. Can you verify if that's true? And how can we find our own unique signature? Thank you.
Thank you for that question. Creation itself, as we've spoken prior, is a sound, vibration, a frequency. Therefore, yes, every single piece of you, just as significant and individualized you are, how you are, your eyes are slanted, but yet your neighbor's eyes are slanted differently, and how your hair is brown and your neighbor's hair might be blonde. There is a significant signature and piece to every tone that exists within who you are. A simple way that you can find your tone is specifically Aurora. We will use her as an example so that you may understand. You might have heard her throughout time chant this. This is her frequency of tone, for it is the very fabric of who she is, her name in creation. Now, some of you have been able to get a name. Some of you do not have a name. Some of you would be just a representation of different sounds and letters placed together, creating a song of sorts. Play. Understand that you can find this within you. Play. Only you can give this to yourself. It is a gift from your higher self that can be given to you. Find it within you. Where does that sound? It could be the name that was given to you. It could be the name that is given to you beyond in creation. And it could be a combination of letters and sounds that relate to you. Whether it is a howl from a wolf, whether that is a syllable sound, whether it is a mantra, whatever feels good within the consistency of your source frequency. Play with it, vocalize it, know that it is given to you. Whether it is even just a hertz frequency that you listen to. Whatever feels right for you and whatever feels right, most importantly, and feels wonderful and loving within your heart. Whatever makes your heart vibrate and perhaps skip a beat, makes your heart beat faster or slower. Whatever creates a reaction within your heart, that is your source frequency. What feels right within you. And all that is you. Thank you. You may proceed with your next question.
Thank you. I'm just feeling much love right now. Just a moment. Thank you.
Thank you. And just as Minakshmi is feeling this love, may you all feel this love that we are rippling out through this channel, and we are currently emerging into the lands and the frequencies that are within your earth. Feel it.
Thank you.
Time.
Do we have time for a quick guided meditation by you all right now? For any purpose that you can align us to, perhaps maybe we're connecting with you all as one conscious right now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Make yourself comfortable there. If you need a crystal, we highly suggest crystals as they connect you to the higher dimensions beyond your illusion. We will wait. Grab a cup of water, for the water itself is an element to help you channel. We will give you 1 minute. Now make yourself comfortable. You can either be laying on your back, seated in a crisscross position, or sitting with your bottom of your soles connecting to the earth. Now, as we always teach, feel the heart, love, frequency of your own I am source, love light of the 13 dimensional frequencies. Feel those now. We're going to help you with your free will and your allowance and the protection of your higher self. If you are within acceptance, we have called, and you call upon your higher self now to stand beside you and feel this infinite love source energy coming in now through the crown and flowing through you and flowing out your heart chakra. Feel it now, embracing you and sealing you in a beautiful bubble of love light. As you feel yourself in this beautiful bubble of infinite source love light, 13-dimensional frequencies, feel yourself. Ah, does it not feel grand? Yes, it does. It feels beautiful. It feels infinitely loved and safe within this bubble. And this is what we speak of when we remind you of the source love light to set as you wake an intent, and hours before you go to bed, perhaps in the twilight, as we have spoken. Feel this bubble around you. Now, feel the elements within you and all that creates you. Feel it now. And feel, though it might not be night above you, if it is night above you, feel the stars in front of you. For the constellations that you have, the 88 constellations that you know of, 85 through 88, are just a glimpse of what the sky and what the universe itself is, just a bit of a piece, a peekaboo of what creation itself is. Feel the night sky above you. Imagine it above you. Perhaps it has become your ceiling if you're inside. And if you would like to imagine daylight, you can imagine the sun right above you. Feel it. Feel the sun now. Feel the warmth of it, caressing and kissing and recharging the skin and every part of you. And feel the source energy as well of the stars, the star energy. If you are within the night sky, feel it replenishing you as well. Feel it embracing you, lifting you, and all the yous that you are within creation. Feel it, love it, and embrace it. Feel the oneness that we are within the 13th dimension, the one that we are. Feel it. It's within you, ready to be activated and unlocked. Feel it spreading throughout your body, within all the bodies of you. The etheric, the energy, the physical bodies, all the crystalline bodies, feel it spreading. This beautiful infinite source energy that you are, love light that you are. I shall be silent as you speak to the yous in the past and the yous in the future in the higher dimensions. I shall allow your imagination to manifest and create the communications, for they are attainable and available to you as equals to all you. I'll be silent. Now feel yourself coming back into the body now. That invisible bubble still around you. You may maintain it there so long as you see fit. Feel yourself coming back into the body, integrating nicely back into the body. Every cell, every molecule feeling wonderful. You're feeling wonderful all over. Wonderful, magical, balanced, happy all over. Back into the body, integrated now. Moving around your arms, your legs, your feet. Back in now. Fully integrated and feeling wonderful all over. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being those beautiful souls who have followed your hearts to our collective of hearts here. Thank you. It is an honor once more to have been able to create this transmission and share the wholeness that we are within the 13th dimension. We love you, we honor you, we respect you, and we thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was fun. That's a lot. That's the most energies that I have channeled as of yet. Though I talk to them all day long, but yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to go release some of that energy. Oh, lots of energy in my head. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you for being here. It's such a, again, joy to be here with you all. Thank you. Please share, like, subscribe, and I will see you all for the next Friday channeling. 1 p.m. Central Time. I will go recharge with the sun now. And again, you can find me at risingphoenixaurora.com. Reiki for Kids, Isis Priestess program starting Sunday, and we got the retreats coming up. Thank you. If you are interested in taking that one last spot of the A.U.R.A retreat in Chicago, come on over and book it. It'll be available within the next hour. Love you all. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. You are a joy to me, and I love you infinitely. Thank you for being who you are, and thank you for being here alongside me, holding hands and being in great love for one another. Thank you. I honor you, love you, and respect you. See you soon. See you next time.